It's a shame. We lose in the takana of Aruva Chatzer. How nice it would be in an apartment house if every Erev Shabbos people had to get together, had to contribute, had to feel that they were all in one house together. B'rishus echad. A beautiful takana. But we have a shortcut. The shortcut works, but it misses the spirit. The whole spirit of Shleimus takana is missing. This concept, and it works, don't get me wrong, it works, it's a good Erev Chatzeres. But this, in a nutshell, is a tremendous problem that we have today. We don't have time. Who has time to make an Erev Chatzeres every Erev Shabbos? You barely have time to remember to make the box of matzahs. Who has time? We're all busy. We're all very busy. It's amazing that in today's society, everyone's busy. We're busier than our parents were. We're busier than our grandparents were. We're busier than any dar since HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world. Everyone is busy, I'm not kidding. We're as busy could be. And you want to know something? People are proud to be busy. Let me give you an experiment. Try it on someone who wasn't at the navi shir tonight. You go over to someone tomorrow and you tell them, I have a busy week. I have 2 chasnas and 1 bris and 4 meetings at work and I have to stay late. You know what he's going to answer you? You think he'll be sympathetic? Guaranteed he'll answer, you think you're busy? I have 6 weddings and 6 meetings and 2 deadlines and 5 reports to do. Guaranteed. There's a certain pride in being busy. We're all busy. I heard of Maisa, someone out in one of the modern synagogues in Manhattan. He lost his mother Nebuch. He had to sit Shiva. So he went into Shul. He was too busy to sit Shiva. He had to go to the Orient for a trip, a business trip. He didn't have time. So he paid the shamas to sit Shiva for him. And not only that, but the rabbi didn't know about it, except he went to the Orient. He came back 3 days later. He went to the rabbi. He asked if he should be Menachem Oval by the shamas for him. People today are too busy to do the things that matter. And we take pride in being busy. And there's something wrong. There's something wrong. We don't have time for the things that matter. Today, people go around with beepers and with telephones in their pockets. It used to be that only the very busy people had it. But everybody wants to be very busy. So you sit in a meeting and your beeper goes off. And you're busier than everybody, right? You have to go make a phone. Certain importance, right? The people went off. And when you found out it's a wrong number, you're not going to come back and tell anybody. So that means that you weren't really busy. And telephones, it used to be in the Beis Medrash, if you heard the phone ring when I was a kid, so you told your friend, excuse me, your shoe is ringing. That was the joke then, right? Today, you hear telephones ringing. You sit and you hear it all over. People carry telephones. Is someone less busy because he carries a telephone? You carry the phone, you just have more time to do things. Why are we so busy? Why are we so much more busy? I don't understand. We have dishwashers and clothes washers and cars. Why are we so busy? I was busier than anybody was ever. Because we have a certain amount of time and we try to fill in all the time with all kinds of things to do. Before cars, if you needed a suit, you went to the tailor around the corner. Now you can go out to Jersey to buy a suit, and you can go to Manhattan, you can go to 6 places. So we get busy. And we get busy with so many things that we don't have time for things that really count. Lachameya ve'esrim, the Rabbeinu Shalom will ask, why didn't you daven with minyan? I was busy. That's the answer. Why didn't you have time to say hello to your neighbors? People have older neighbors on the block. I was busy. I know someone who told me there's an older neighbor who sits out. He walks around the block the other way because if he passes by, there's an older person with time, he's going to talk to him. He doesn't have time. He'd rather walk around the block the opposite direction than to pass this person because we're busy. So Rabbeinu Shalom will say, don't you know there was an elderly person on your block? Didn't you have time to talk to them? The answer will be, I was busy. A Pella. Friday night in Shul. Friday night in Shul, a chazan sings L'cha Daidi. I always wondered the menschlichkeit of it. Why doesn't everyone sing along? Nebuch, the guy's up there, some can, some more, some can less. Why doesn't everyone sing with them? I mean, in the morning by Keil Adan, people are catching up Sukkei de Zimra, so I understand. But by L'cha Daidi, so I once turned to somebody, I asked him, you help him, he's having a hard time. He's too busy. He had to catch up with his learning. It's not a joke. We get so busy that we tend to lose focus. And we feel important being busy and good being busy, and we try to fill in our time, and we lose focus on the things that are very important, that should be very important. This Eruv Chatzeres, it's a microcosm of it. Because there's such a beautiful takana. We don't have time for it. Do you know that in the old Siddurim, Eruv Chatzeres was printed Erev Shabbos in the Siddur? You look at a Siddur just 50, 60 years ago. Erev Shabbos, they made Eruv Chatzeres. You should know the whole Mezainis roll business. What's the whole Mezainis roll business? We're busy. Who has time to bench? That's the only reason they have Mezainis rolls. With the Paiskin saying it's no good, but we're busy. It struck me this week.